Today, Vince from Gems of Truth tells us all about women.
Hey guys, there are two things that a lot of men are doing right now, and it's destroying us. So please don't do those two things.
We'll try not.
Welcome to Gems of Truth. My name is Vince, and if I could summarize this video in one sentence, I would probably say, stop messing around with women and with God.
Happy to leave God alone, but women? What are you talking about?
You're like, whoa, Vince, what are you talking about? Like, I ain't sleeping around, I ain't going to parties, I ain't messing around like that. What do you mean?
Vince did? I mean, come on. You're only young once. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay, sure, you might not be doing that, and you certainly shouldn't do that. But what about having a close friendship with a girl that you would never want to marry?
No fraternizing with the enemy now. That's what Adam did, and look what happened to him.
Or what about having so many female friends and you're hanging out with them and it's just normal? Like, who said that's normal, right?
Who said it isn't?
The Bible surely doesn't say that.
The Bible's full of crap.
I've shared this before, I'm going to say it again right now. Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, not to many females.
This is why so many women spent so many years thinking that sex was dirty and not for them. It's because of selfish men who couldn't be bothered to learn how to please them.
So please, reserve that special place for your future spouse.
Because two virgins always makes for a smooth wedding night, and inexperienced men are just renowned for ensuring that the wife has as good a time and as pleasurable an evening as they have themselves.
Only get to know a girl that you really want to marry. Don't make that same mistake that I made so often, right? It was causing a lot of confusion because I had a hard time saying no.
Oh, I bet you did.
Let me tell you, it's way better to be clear from the beginning and to say no rather than like messing around, trifling with hearts, playing with someone's feelings.
No fraternizing, damn you.
And if you find a girl that you like and you have the impression that she likes you as well, pursue her, go after her.
The impression? That's stalking.
But until that girl comes, stop messing around with other females.
What a lonely life these guys must lead.
Sometimes we're like, okay, I'm not really sure if she might be my future wife, so let me just be friends with her and stay friends. Maybe it's coming later. It's not coming later.
Stay away from those broads, boys.
You will know pretty much from the beginning if you would want to marry that person or not. And if you think that you don't want to marry that person, if God does not want you to marry her, then don't be friends with her.
No mixed sex friendships. That way temptation lies.
Now, the second point I want to share with you is a very important one. Stop messing around with God.
Gladly.
Today's society is collapsing because men are morally weak. They are being controlled by their passions, by their appetite, and they are a burden to society.
Now there we agree, but it's not just men. We're all encouraged to seek instant gratification without doing the work, to follow the ridiculous get-rich-quick schemes, or spend our way to happiness, or find the pill for every ill. Yeah, society's way too shallow, in my opinion. Well said, bro.
Have you ever asked yourself why women want to be independent nowadays? Why they want to go out and have a career and all of that? Have you ever asked yourself that?
And now you've gone and spoiled it. We were just starting to build a bit of rapport there. Me and my strange male new friend. And you had to go and bring girls into it.
I believe it's also because of us, because we have failed to give her the credit that she deserves. Let me tell you, a 9-to-5 job is not as important as being a mother and raising children. Like, that's the most important work that a human being can ever have.
Sod curing cancer or ridding the world of smallpox It's all about the babies.
Right? And we give the moms and the women out there the impression that, oh, you are just staying at home and you're doing nothing, basically, right? And of course, if a woman hears that, she's like, oh, I might want to get out now and get a career, right?
What? Did I hear that correctly? A woman wants a career? Well, stone her. Stone her with stones. Stone her. Take her out to the limits of the village. Bury her waist deep in sand and stone her with stones until she is dead.
Because they don't feel appreciated.
When you chain her to the kitchen sink, make sure you put a nice little bow on the arrangement just above the padlock.
I believe we have failed so many times to reflect Jesus' character. You know, the Bible says that women should submit themselves to their husbands, right? You've heard that before, Ephesians 5:22.
And make sure the chain reaches all the way to the bedroom. You don't want to miss out on your entitlements. Let's face it, Vince here made you wait long enough for them, didn't he?
But no woman wants to submit herself to a man that is selfish, controlling, and weak.
Isn't that the definition of patriarchal men, though? Selfish, controlling, and weak?
I know, you're not married yet, right? But the work starts now. If you want to get married to an incredible woman, you want to become that incredible man first. She doesn't deserve a weak husband. And you want to know how you get strong? You get strong by fully relying on God.
Be bigoted. Be sexist. Make sure she knows that you're in charge and that her place is at home making babies. What more could she possibly want?
By waking up in the morning and studying His Word, by praying for other people, by keeping the commandments no matter what people are saying around you, by being quiet when everyone else around you is talking foolishness.
By being too frightened to speak.
By strengthening your muscles of faith.
By asking someone else, a mythical sky daddy, to solve all of your shit because you can't do it yourself.
Let me tell you something, the most attractive thing that a woman can see in you is Jesus.
Right, girls?
If she sees that you're on fire, that you're doing ministry, that's your passion, that's your goal in life, right? She's gonna come, females are gonna come, you don't have to worry about that. And actually the right person will also come. You will attract the right woman for your life.
By doing what you're told, even when it makes no sense.
You know what? We're all going to the gym, we're working out, we want to look good, right? We want to develop our muscles. But how often are we actually talking about moral strength?
Well, now he goes off into Bible verses and the story of Samson before ending with a bit of a deepity about emotional control. And then...
Guys, let's stop messing around with women and let's stop messing around with God. Real men are men of prayer. Men of self-control, men of the book. You focus on Him, and He will make sure that you find the perfect wife at the right time.
Right, girls?